You're not on my level. I don't need to address you, bro.
Leave it. They're looking for fight.
I don't need to address you, bro. You're not on my level.
100%. I'm ready. I do want to hurt him, yeah. That's fact.
Well, that's the business you're in.
Exactly. There's no games here. I do want to hurt him.
What do you mean don't keep him apart? What, you want him to have a full-blown fight on the stage?
No, obviously.
Well, but that's what could happen, isn't it? Well, of course you want it, because it's going to give you views, isn't it?
Good for the sport. You know, it's unfortunately what happened and no one wants it. I didn't actually see it because we were doing an interview in the room and I come out and I heard about it. No one wants that happening, but both.
Anthony Joshua came face-to-face with Deontay Wilder at the airport, and the tension instantly became clear. This wasn't a normal meeting or casual moment. It felt personal. The way they stared at each other showed pure intensity, like one small move could have caused a serious situation. There were no smiles, no respect, just two heavyweights locked in a moment full of pressure and emotion.
And where you are, you don't want to fight. If you don't want to fight, I don't need to fight. If you don't want to fight, where I'm going is bigger and better than you. Bro, that's bigger than better.
After the airport clash, Anthony Joshua didn't stay quiet. He warned Wilder in a serious tone, saying he wants to hurt him in the ring. At the same time, many people believe Wilder also didn't handle things well, because showing disrespect in public only makes the situation worse. Now this rivalry feels bigger than boxing. It feels like real anger is building between both fighters.
No problems, but that's high-level competition. I won't kind of go over everything that I've been studying about him, but let's just say he's got a good mindset. He's spoken a lot, so you know where his head's at. He's game in it, and that'll be good enough for me. That's good enough.
Duke McKenzie shared his opinion, saying moments like this don't damage boxing, they actually help it grow. He explained that this is the difference between the fight game and the fight business. According to him, situations like this create more hype, attract global attention, and can sell millions more tickets for a fight like Joshua versus Wilder.
Wouldn't surprise me, but like I say, I don't see there's any harm in it. It doesn't bring the sport into disrepute in any way. This is the show business world that we live in. There's the fight game and then there's the fight business. And from a business perspective, that's probably just sold another 1 million tickets worldwide to people to watch.
On the other hand, Frank Warren strongly disagrees. He believes this kind of incident is bad for boxing. He said Wilder's actions created unnecessary chaos, and this type of public tension brings negative attention to the sport. According to Warren, promoters don't want these situations happening outside the ring, no matter how much hype they create.
That's for sure. And everybody wants to show some respect to each other. And let's see the fight where it should happen in the ring.
Frank Warren also made it clear that even though both sides have apologized after the incident, the damage has already been done. He stressed that boxing should stay focused on sport and competition, not outside drama. For him, moments like this create distraction and unnecessary controversy.
Look, that's not what we want. I don't want to see that happen. No one does. But I understand now both sides have made it up. They've apologised. So hopefully it's all in the past and we can concentrate.
Deontay Wilder made his mindset very clear. He said he wasn't there to talk, he was there to fight. After the airport moment, he told Joshua, "Let's get it on." Wilder is pushing a strong message that he wants to clean up the division. But his aggressive attitude is also one of the main reasons this rivalry is becoming more intense and dramatic.
I mean, it wasn't a few words, you know, I dapped it up with him and I said, now let's get it on. And it was simple as that.
Does that imply you are next, Deontay?
I'm ready for whoever, you know, it's whoever. As long as these guys is in the heavyweight division, I'm here. You know, like I said, you can call me Mr. Clean because I want to clean up the whole division. The heavyweight division is nothing.
Tyson Fury gave a bold opinion, saying he respects Wilder more than Joshua. He explained that Wilder has consistently taken on the biggest fights, while questioning Joshua's record at the highest level. Fury's comments have added more fuel to the rivalry and created even more debate among fans.
Joshua needs to prove himself on the world stage because he's so happy fighting in England and fought beating Klitschko after I'd destroyed him mentally and had a war with him in a beaten fighter. So he needs to prove he's willing to step up to the plate and fight.
Max Kellerman looked at the situation from a business point of view. He questioned why Joshua would take such a big risk by fighting someone like Wilder, who has dangerous knockout power. He pointed out that Joshua already makes huge money, so this fight is not just about earnings, it's about legacy, risk, and proving himself.
Making $30 million a fight, fighting anyone in front of 70 to 100,000 fans in England. Why make $50 million to fight a guy who might beat him, right? Wilder really can beat he has chances against anyone because Fury's right. He's one of the great all-time punchers with the right hand. So there's no financial incentive for
Carl Froch also shared a serious warning. He questioned whether Joshua truly believes he can beat Wilder. Froch said one clean punch from Wilder could end the fight instantly. He made it clear that this is not just hype, it's a real 50-50 fight where one mistake could change everything.
If AJ believes he can beat Deontay, well, maybe he does, maybe he wants to come back, maybe he wants to fight again, but what happens in that fight? Anthony Joshua in one corner, Deontay Wilder in the other corner, they come together in the centre of the ring. What happens? I honestly can't say what happens. I think if Deontay Wilder throws a couple of meaningful right hands and connects on AJ's chin, then the fight's over. AJ will be knocked out.
Duke McKenzie added another perspective, saying Wilder understands exactly how to sell a fight, especially against someone like Joshua. He called it a massive heavyweight showdown but also warned that it is very dangerous for both fighters. He even suggested that Joshua might be the harder puncher, which adds more uncertainty and excitement to this matchup.
Deontay Wilder knows how to sell a fight, and he's already called out Joshua. That's a big fight. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see him walk away from the sport. Wilder, I'd like to see him say, you know what, I've had enough, but he's already got his eyes on the next one, potentially a fight with Joshua. It's not a good fight to take. It's not a good fight to take. Yeah, Joshua's a big, meaty guy. Joshua's right hand's like probably the hardest. He's probably the hardest punching heavyweight right now. For me, personally, I think he hits harder.
This is not just a fight, it's a battle that could define legacy. So now the question is simple. Who are you backing? Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder? Drop your prediction in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful boxing breakdowns like this.
Has gone. Wilder's TNT has gone. Wilder's that punch is gone. He couldn't even let it go. He's just gone. So I don't believe that. I think Carl might be setting the cat among